Is there with your problem solving that you're doing with Nuera as well? Is there another standout like project or application that you've worked on as well?
Yeah, actually, we did work on a lot of projects, but let's say like sometimes customers do have a problem where the cover's wearing real fast. And actually, when we're comparing two belts, we're gonna look at the DIN index,
Okay.
and this is the abrasion index actually. And the lower the number, the better it is. Should I explain how the DIN
Yeah,
works?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Just for anybody that,
yeah.
Yeah.
especially if they're in the mining, then they'll be it might resonate as well.
Oh yeah, sure. So all the manufacturers of belting, what they do is they take a carat of the belt and they put it on a sanding disc, always the same grit, same amount of time, and they look at how much rubber has been removed from the top cover,
Okay.
and they calculate that in cubic millimeter. So if we say that we have a belt that's got a din of 70, so there are 70 millimeters, cubic millimeters that got removed during
Yeah.
that test. So that's like the abrasion we see on the field, right? And what we like to offer a customer that's got a problem with the abrasion is the ZR3 compound, which has got a din of 20 cubic millimeter.
Okay.
So everything being equal, most of the time, customer have about 70 in the field in the mining industry. That's what we see mostly. So everything being equal, customer is gonna have his belt last there 3.5 times longer.
Okay.
It's a huge saving for them.
Right.
Saving downtime, saving on like all the splices that you need to do, like 3.5 less splices.
Do you find that a lot of your clients, once you first bring them in and they understand why they should have a Fenner product, that they're going to come back and keep using that
Oh
like
yeah.
long term?
Oh yeah, definitely. They never go back.
No.
We have on
No, no.
those application, like those very specific, tough application.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
Repeat business. Yeah. Oh yeah,
because
definitely.
yeah.
With that process, I'm always interested because a lot of the technology we cover and like the applications and the products, it could be like a pretty long sales cycle. Do you find that as well in the
Yeah,
mining?
it is like that belt we were talking about. It took me about 3 years to sell it.
Right.
But the thing is, now that this customer like found a solution with us, they're like, okay, Julie, look at these conveyors,
Right.
Now, like I proved them that we were looking at all the specifics and that we're professional and we want to make sure that they understand all the specs of the belt and we
Yep.
can compare it with the one they have and say, here, see, this is a goal. Here, see where you're gonna have the gain, and that's interesting for engineers on the field
Yes.
to be able to talk technical and get the right solution. Yeah.
Yeah, I get Carl, have you seen an increase too in like education being really important for those like for your distributors to be able to provide to the mine
Yes.
engineers?
Yeah. And that's the as a manufacturer, that's one of our role to educate our distributor and our distributor sales personnel so they can explain to the end user, mine user, which why this one will be better than this one, because you have to go on the data of the conveyor belt if you really want to evaluate what you're buying, because there's nothing that looks more like a conveyor belt to another black conveyor belt, but just
That's
by
the thing.
looking at it.
That's the thing.
If
They
you
are.
buy,
I
yeah, if you buy equipment, let's say heavy equipment, you're gonna see, you're gonna see the equipment, you're gonna sit in it, you're gonna see what we can call the apparent quality. It's harder to do that with conveyor belt. It's a piece of, when you look at it, it's like a big giant
you're not
bulky
you're not seeing
you know?
the what's in between.
Yeah,
No,
not as
not
as
always.
good as you could. So you have to discuss the physical characteristic of the belt, and that's what Nuera, among our like other distributors, they're
Yep.
very good at doing.
Right.
They're bringing the customer on the data of the belt, which at the end of the day, that's what makes the difference.